Hello believers! In this video, we are going to know the best player that you must claim from this week 3 of the second anniversary event in FC Mobile. If you are going to select those players, then they will give you absolutely amazing performance, and you will seriously cook your opponent badly. But choosing wrong players, you might have to regret in future. So bros, to make the video organized, I have divided it into a total of 2 points, which are 1. All the meta players you must claim from week 3 of the second anniversary event. 2. How to get best goalkeeper 1 at 12. Donnarumma, easily as a free-to-play user. Anyway, believers, this video is sponsored by Top Up Live. Many of you might be trying to purchase the FC coins, and I have such an amazing platform called Top Up Live, which can give you FC coins for a very cheap price. Thanks Top Up Live for sponsoring this video. It is such an amazing platform from where you can purchase FC26 coins at a very cheap price. Literally, you are not going to get any other platform where you can purchase coins at such a cheap price with a lot of offers. So, if you want to purchase coins, you can simply click on the link that's provided in the description or pinned comment section, and once you click on the link, you will come to the official Top Up Live website. To purchase coins, firstly, you simply need to select the platform where you play FC25, and most of the platforms are here. After that, you can see a lot of coins offers here. Simply select the offer which you think is best for you, and then, many normal users will simply click the Buy Now button to purchase coins. But for you bros, just because you bros are my lovely audience, there is a special offer of 12% discount if you apply a special code called Mr.believer, and then, simply sign up providing your email, input the password you wish. Now, click on the send button, check your Gmail, you will get code and copy-paste the same code. Agree to their terms, then simply click on the sign up button like I did. After applying the code, you can literally see the coin's price is even much cheaper. Now you can click on the buy now button and then bros, you are done. Not only that, there are a lot of other games, and you can even top up in game currencies of those different games if you want that also at very discounted prices, applying special promo code mr.believer. If you talk about trust, then they have 70% 5-star review in the Trustpilot. Furthermore, they also have refund policies. So, make sure to visit Top Up Live with the help of the link that's attached in the pinned comment. Top Up Live, purchase FC coins at cheapest price. Now, let's get back to topic and start with point number 1. All the meta players you must claim from week 3 of the second anniversary event. In this week 3 of second anniversary, EA has launched a total of 19 second anniversary players. Out of 19 players, 4 of them are 113 OVR, 5 players are with 112 rating, 5 more with 111 rating, and finally 5 more with 110 rating. I am going to rate those players out of 3 total points. 1 point means less recommended for you, 2 points means mid-recommended, where 3 points mean highly recommended, and the recommendation can be different based on the budget or shards you guys have. Also, I am going to rate them seeing 3 total different factors. First one is stats and gameplay. Second one is cost of shards. And finally, the last one is for how many months those players can be relevant. Now let's move to all the players one by one. Talking about the player number 1, we have Frimpong right back, who is 112 OVR. This is a good thing that Frimpong came in 112 OVR. Looking at the Frimpong stats, he is recently the fastest right back in the game. Not only recently, but there is no right back who might come in the 112 to 113 OVR with that much speed. Only once 114 to 115 OVR comes, there is chances the right back might get that much speed. So, that is also the reason Frimpong will be relevant for a very long time. Literally the fastest right back in the game is Frimpong. And after that, also there is Frimpong Card, who came on 110 OVR last time, so in speed there is no right back who can tackle him, and that's the reason. If you need speed, this card is best. He lacks good physical and has short height, due to which he might get an easy stunt by the wingers, but you will not face very big issues unless the opponent has such a winger who has better physical. So this physical will not affect that much, as most wingers lacks on physical. He has decent defending. Also, another cons might be these 3-star skill moves. So, if you don't like players who have 3-star skill moves, you can find out the right back who have 4-star skill moves. Anyway, he also has dives into tackle traits, which is good. Overall, costing 800 shards for 112 Frimpong is valid, and he is recently top 10 right back. If you want to take this card, then, I only suggest it for those who are okay with less physical, 3-star skill moves, and who have less shards. For such users, I recommend this card 2.5 out of 3. However, if you have more shards, then, I will recommend him only 1 out of 3. The second player we have is Van de Ven center back with a 112 rating. So this 112 rating Van de Ven is only of the best center backs in the game recently. He is also a top 10 center back in the game. He is very tall, has a great heading, and you can expect a heading goal from this card. You can get dives into tackles traits, high-medium work rate, which is definitely a great thing. 135 defending is definitely a very good stat, and physical is also good. The best thing you are getting in this card is 127 pace. He has literally 132 spring speed, and his in-game performances are really great. He is the fastest center back, and even players like 113 Lucio, 111 Maldini has 122 speed, but he has freaking 127 speed. That's insane, and it comes to use in matches a lot. He just costs 112 shards, and I will suggest this card 3 for those who have less budget, where if you have more than 800 shards, then you can skip, as we have players like Stam already in event, which you can get adding just 200 shards, and Stam performance is little bit boosted compared to him. If you have 800 shards only, then Van de Ven is definitely a great card to claim with just 800 shards. The third player we have is Pires, left midfielder with 112 rating. This Pires is cheapest 112 rating player. EA launched this week, and there is definitely a better than Pires we have, and he is not other than Nedved. But you all know claiming this Ballon D or Nedved from this SBC exchange is a very dumb idea, as it's crazy costly. Anyway, just 650 shards, and he has 131 speed, decent shooting, passing, and dribbling. He has very less physical, and this is around top 10 left midfielder in the game recently. He can play left wing too. Honestly, 650 shards is definitely very low, but remember he is midfielder, and left midfielder are basically cheap in price. I will recommend him 2.5 out of 3 for those who lack on shards budget. But if you are the one who have more than 650 budget, I highly suggest you take a left winger who is good like this Mbappe. He can play best of the best in the left midfielder. By the way, Mbappe lacks on the alternative position left midfielder, so you can ensure a player has LM as an alternative position so that only 1 to 2 OVR decreases when you keep them in alternative position. The fourth player we have is 113 rating Stam. 113 rating center back Stam is one of the best center back in the game right now. He is like a top 8 center back in the game, and the reason everyone likes Stam is because in past days also, Stam card performances are really outstanding whatever the stats is. He lacks traits, but still in performances this card will give you a very amazing feel. He has 120 speed, 136 defending, and 141 physical, and basically the advantage of Stam is you are getting him on just 1k shards, being 113, and 113 will be okay to use for next 4 months, at least. So, if I have to choose then, I will choose Stam over Van de Ven. Overall, I will rate him 3 out of 3 for the F2P users, and if you have more than 1500 shards, then you can go for a better center back than him too. If you want, we have Thoram who costs 1250 shards, or this Lucio who costs 1500 shards. They are a better alternative for Stam. If you need an original center back, Lucio is top 1 center back with no doubt, so yeah, you can go for Lucio. Choose any of those 3. For next 3 to 4 months, all of them will be good in performance as they all are meta. Van de Ven is not that popular, so I will not prefer him in case you believe in flex with you friends. In the number 5, we have 112 rating Modric. This 112 rating Modric is recently top 5 center midfielder in game. You can see he has a bit less stamina and 4-star skill moves, which are cons, but he has good speed, passing, and dribbling. He is an attacking-focused card, and it's good. However, stamina is bad, so I will only prefer him 2 out of 3. 800 shards is a bit high for a center midfielder. In this event, you can already see many players who are good center midfielders who are Vieira, Kroos. Kroos is 113, and just 200 more shards price. And performance-wise also, I think Kroos is better, like he has stamina, 5-star skill move, and great shooting. So I suggest going for Kroos over Modric. Talking about Vieira, I think Modric is a better choice than Vieira. In player number 6, we have 113 rating Henry striker. In the striker, we literally have a lot of options in this second anniversary, such as Ibrahimovic, Van Basten, and Henry himself. Henry costs 1500 shards, which is an okay price for players like Henry, and Henry is the most used card in FC Mobile. Many people love this card, so I will recommend him 3 out of 3. He has 4-star skill moves, 143 pace, 133 shooting, great dribbling, and good physical. However, if you want to wait for a Ronaldo card, or if you have an old version Ronaldo card, then just use it. I definitely prefer Henry over Van Basten, but Van Basten is a little cheaper, so it's on you whom you claim. Talking about the number 7 player, we have 113 rating Mbappe. Now Mbappe came as left winger, and in the left wing we have a lot of options in this event. We have Ronaldinho, Diaz, and Mbappe himself. I definitely prefer Mbappe over all of them. Mbappe is currently a top 5 left winger in the game and the fastest player in the game. He has 5-star skill moves, great shooting, and 137 dribbling. He also has traits like finesse shot, long shot taker, and high-low traits. I will definitely suggest 3 out of 3 as he is such a class player. There is no way I can deny him, and if you even want to use him in striker then, he will still be best in striker position. Finally, bros, in the number 8 we have Rodri, 113 rating center defensive midfielder. Undoubtedly, Rodri is the best center defensive midfielder in the game. He has always become a meta center defensive midfielder in game. Has great pace, passing, dribbling, and especially his defending and physical abilities are just insane. He has a work rate of medium-high. The best thing is Rodri is costing only 1k shards, which is a very cheap price for 113 rating players. So, I will rate him 3 out of 3, if he is fine with cost, performance, and even relevant time. Finally, in conclusion, in this week 3 players, we have got crazy good players and they are definitely worthy of claiming according to the amount of shards you bros have, but there is one more guy who is remaining, and he is not other than Donnarumma. So, to get him and talk about him, let's move to point number 2. How to get best goalkeeper 112 Donnarumma easily as a free-to-play user. So, EA launched Donnarumma in this exchange pack and he came with a 112 rating. His requirements to exchange are 600 shards, 3x 110 rating players, which means 180 shards, 4x 109 players, which means 120 shards, and 4x 108 rating players, which means 40 shards. So, overall, it just costs 9 to 40 shards in total, and getting meta players like Donnarumma in just 940 shards is just insane. For 112, definitely a bit high price, but if you select Donnarumma, then he will be relevant for next 4 to 5 months for sure. So if you want to claim him, then just use 600 shards, which many of you might have. I might also claim Donnarumma, bros, because he is best in the game. If you don't have that many shards, then Savic is there, but he is 111. Anyway, they both are like top 1 and top 2 GK recently. Next to fulfill this 110 rating players can claim 1 from this second anniversary event itself, 1 from this Balloon D, or 1 more 110 rating player you can easily get from the Part 2 Ballon D. Or Celebration Quest, Day 5. To get 4x 109, it's too easy. I don't suggest you use the 109 Ballon D or players, because they cost around 100 million coins, and don't waste too much coins for Untradable. 2 of the 109 cards you can get from this Celebration Quest Part 2. Day 4, and I just observed. They have changed these players to untradable versions, because yesterday it was tradable. I am a little bit sure if you are old player then, you might be using many 109 OVR players in your squad, so I think you should consume them for exchange unless that player is crazy meta like Van der Sar. Some you can get from this extra time, and some you can get from luck through this 3k gems pack. Talking about the 4x 108, you can easily get it if you play these 3 modes and reach FC Champion rank, or you can get from other mini sections like 2x 108 you can easily get from this Celebration Quest Part 2 Day 3, and 108 are seriously too easy. You can get from other mini sections like 3k gems pack and so on. I think Donnarumma is easy to claim, and if you don't have good GK, or if you have GK below 111 rating, then it's valid to claim him as he is the best GK in the game recently, plus he will be relevant for a long time. Anyway, believers bros, that's all for this video. I will meet you bros with the next one. Till then, your lovely host Mr. Believer signs out.